Nighty Night with Miss B.
Oh, hello. So nice to see you. I was just reading a letter from a viewer. It's on such beautiful pink paper. I love the color pink. It's good for toenail polish and ice cream and French kissing. Even better when they are all together. Let's read what our viewer has to say. Dear Miss B, I fart a lot, but my boyfriend doesn't like it or laugh like I do. Should I break up? Why doesn't he think farts are funny? Do you think farts are funny? Love, Katie. Well, yes, Katie. I think farts are very funny and very useful. Did you know there are people on the internet who will pay you to come to their house and toot in their face? Yeah, it's true. You see, Katie, your boyfriend has a problem with the way he wants women to behave. But you know, women are so many things. They are beautiful and stinky and messy. And you know, Katie, wherever you go, you must let the air flow. So, Katie, break up with him, kick him out on the Gewohnsteine, and then you go find a new boyfriend from the nightclub who will appreciate your very well-timed toot. See, Katie, farts are fun. So embrace it. Embrace your stinky fart, your wet butt fart, or your sneaky up on you fart. There is nothing to be embarrassed about. Farting is very natural. Would you like to do a fart rap with me? Hey everybody, make a toot toot sound, make a toot toot sound, yes, do it in the round. Hey everybody, make a toot toot sound, make a toot toot sound, yes, do it in the round. See, it was fun.
Call from me bestie, Yolande. Call from me bestie, Yolande.
Moshi Moshi. Oh, hello, Yolanda. It's my best friend. How are you?
Oh, not so good.
Oh no, what happened?
Well, I was at work today and I slipped and fell and then my dress went over my head and then a troop of Boy Scouts came by and then my boss also stopped by and he saw my bare butt.
Oh, why was there Boy Scouts at your work at the bank today?
I don't know.
Oh, well, this is so sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was so embarrassing.
I understand. Well, you know my favorite saying, it's just a butt.
Yeah, I try to remember that.
That's the spirit. All right, Yolanda, I have to go and tell a story now, but I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Okay, bye-bye. But I hope my best friend Yolanda doesn't feel bad about her boss seeing her bare bottom. You know, because I've had many embarrassing moments. This one time in junior high, I wore a beautiful white dress to school. And I had a very heavy period. And I got blood all over my dress. And all over the back of it. And then everybody asked me about it and I said, oh, it's nothing, I just sat in ketchup. And everyone believed me. Time for a story. Everyone close your eyes or keep them open and scare whoever is sleeping next to you, be it your boyfriend or your wife or your new nightclub lover. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful, beautiful hummingbird, a Lucifer hummingbird, and she was so rare and exquisitely beautiful. And she would flit and fly all around the backyard of a very old lady. And one day, there was a very big storm and a big wind blew in, and wouldn't you know it, that wind blew in a beautiful boy, Lucifer hummingbird, and his name was Bruce. And Bruce was horny. And as they were sitting there at the hummingbird feeder, there was this little old lady who would sit at the window with this clicky, clicky, flashy, flashy thing, and she would have this telephoto lens pointed right at them. So Bruce was standing there, and he was horny, and he was like, hey, I'm Bruce. Wanna do it? Let's do it. My name is Bruce. And she was like, all right, ready. And so she looked at the old lady, and then she looked at Bruce, and then she was like, well, let's do it. So they engaged in 3.72 seconds of passionate hummingbird lovemaking. And all the while, the old lady, the mean old lady, was just taking all the flashy, picky things. And then it was over. And Bruce said, thanks, yo, I gotta go. And he went over the fence. And that was okay. Because, you don't have to make a relationship out of every sexual experience you have. It's just a general side note. 3 weeks later, she found herself very heavy with child, and she was searching for crumbs on the ground on Main Street, and she was right by a magazine stand, and there on the magazine stand was a picture on the front of the Audubon Society magazine, a picture of her and Bruce engaged in lovemaking from behind. And it was there for everyone to see. It was such an embarrassing moment. She was so ashamed. But you know what she did? She went and she sued the Audubon Society for $4.5 million, and she got paid restitution for breach of privacy. Well, I think we all learned a lesson from that story, right? Well, everyone, that's the end of story time. It's time for me to take a bubble bath and eat a cookie. So good night. Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. So nighty night. Good night, my babies. Good night, my sweet ones. It's time to say good night, my friend.